Cardinals lead 7-6. What an at-bat by Carpenter.
And now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field. Full going back, he's to the track, and he's right to the wall. He's there, he squeezes it, and the A's have won it.
And it's a drive, deep right field, back to the wall.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this three-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Richie Simmons is in the glow as he enters this one, having carried his team offensively last time out. He drove in a bunch of runs and really looked dialed in with runners in scoring position.
Leading off for the Yankees,
Richie Simmons will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Richie Simmons will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time.
Richie Simmons.
Now here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And this will be taken by Pedroia for route number 2.
And here's a spot where you can see he just doesn't get that bat on a level plane through the zone. This is an uppercut swing like he's trying to hit it out of the park. It winds up a routine pop-up.
Richie Simmons.
First pitch coming. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run's in to score on the sacrifice fly as that'll break the tie and make it a 5-4 ball game. Richie Simmons will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Richie Simmons.
Now the first pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
And sometimes as a pitcher out there, you have to challenge guys up in the strike zone. The only thing is, it just can't be out over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. So he extends his arms out there and he hits this ball a long, long way.
And a very good performance.
No-hitter, Josh Beckett. For the 21st time in Dodger history, a no-hitter. The 11th no-hitter in Los Angeles Dodger history. The first is Hideo Nomo in 1996. Josh Beckett.
And now, your Toronto Blue Jays.
Richie Simmons will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first.
Richie Simmons.
First offering on the way. Runners off for second. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And it's gone! He liked the first pitch he saw and deposits it over the wall. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. Here's the first offering. Richie Simmons is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
2-run homer his first time. He's looking for another one on that swing.
Ripped toward the gap in right. No one's going to get to this one, and it should be good for extra bases. And the runner is in from second, around third, and being waved on home. And he will score as well as the lead is now doubled to 4.
Well, this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole out there on the mound. This is all his own fault. And both of those runners are going to come around to score on what works out to be a 2-run triple.
Richie Simmons will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 4-0. Richie Simmons will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one.
Richie Simmons.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw one slider, and you get yourself an out. Now, that'll help you settle right into the game.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really came through with a dominating pitching performance. You see there, 12 strikeouts, and that doesn't even tell the whole story. That was as good as I've ever seen him pitch.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees.
Game is over. And the Giants once again win a game in a very unusual way as this crowd goes crazy. Advance into third. Jackie Bradley, Superman.
Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our Topps player spotlight. Richie Simmons is in that spotlight as he enters this one, having carried his team offensively last time out. He drove in a bunch of runs and really looked dialed in with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, that was one of those games you won't forget for some time to come. He was at the plate in some really important situations, and man, did he pull through. I'd say he kind of single-handedly changed the course of the game, and although that performance will be a tough one to match in this one, I know his manager and teammates are.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in there safely as he starts the second with a double. Richie Simmons will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. Now the first pitch. Here's a ground ball toward the hole, and it's going to get through for his second hit of the afternoon. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, in still just the first month of the season, but he leads the AL in that department at this juncture.
Simmons.
Hey, come on now, come on.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. Richie Simmons will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. First offering on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, the Yankees, with their 3 home runs now, still have a ways to go to match their record for a single game. Twice in their history, they've hit 8 of them, most recently in 2007. Therefore, it is Francoeur, and he puts it away, and the side is retired. And the Yankees' offense was led in large part by this man, Brett Gardner. Put that on a bubble gum.
Is extreme agility by a former football player. That looked like he was heading into the secondary and evaded the free safety.
To center. Hicks going back. And now over. Makes the catch on the warning track. Aaron Hicks, 420 feet from home plate, hauls it in. What a great catch by Aaron Hicks. And again the 2-2. Popped him up. Foul ground. Avila is under it. And they got it.
We're winding down here on the MLB pregame show as we count down to the final game of this three-game set. But before we take you to the action, the latest installment of the Topps Player Spotlight. Richie Simmons will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Now the first pitch. Out in front as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. Waiting on it is Francoeur, and he takes it for out number 2. Richie Simmons will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he belts one high and deep to right center. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone, a home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 17 for him on the season, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head, a fair ball. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Well, I think they've seen enough of this guy for the weekend. He's absolutely eating them alive, and he's at it again as he drives this one for 2 bases.
Now batting, second baseman.
Richie Simmons will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a shot back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and on the error, a run is going to score. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category.
Second baseman.
First offering on the way. Richie Simmons is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. The tag, and he's out at third, and a poor decision to try to stretch it that time.
Well, once his ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double, but he decided to risk it and try for 3. It was a pretty big gamble to take when you're already in scoring position, and here it doesn't pay off.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here. Jacoby Ellsbury, one for the ages. He's our Topps player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. A reminder that extra subway trains will be available at the Union and St. Andrews stations. The King Street streetcar provides access to St. Andrews Station via the ends of John Street or Peter Street. Light rail transit is also available along Queens Quay from Union Station.